disease, linked to higher incidences of multiple sclerosis, classified as a major allergen, lactose intolerance, plus more.
The following question is from Mr. Nyandalig Bursku, Vice Chairman of the Institute of Psychotronics. Supreme Master Ching Hai, I express my sincere gratitude for your efforts to help humankind understand the threat of global warming and possibly halt the disasters that may be coming. In my opinion, in order to save the planet, people who meditate need to continue meditating, while people who don't should pray for the planet to be saved and pray for peace to dawn upon Earth. If people pray together every month during the full moon and during some significant days according to the moon calendar, the positive power might affect the world in a good way. Would you please, Supreme Master, speak to humanity about this?
Mr. Borsku, it is good that you mention the spiritual aspect of saving our planet. Yes, prayer will help, but it cannot do much if we still continue with the destructive ways of life in killing each other and killing animals. We must return to the higher, nobler ideals. So, along with the loving intention of prayer, please remember the importance of action. We need to make peace with all beings, including the animals, through our deeds. Love and peace begin on our table, with the food plates in our home. We need to extend our love to other beings by letting the animals live in peace and adopting the plant-based diet for ourselves. And we can extend our love to family members by stopping the cause of global warming on their behalf. So, please continue praying, but also be as active as possible in promoting peace for all beings, starting with the animals. This is truly the way to save the planet. Thank you for your question, and I pray too that this can be done.
The following question is from Ms. Odma Navanyam, attorney at the National Government Office. The traditional diet of Mongols is meat and dairy products. Our country has a very short time period for cultivating the land. Because of this, we are forced to use imported vegetables that often are not organic and substandard. What is the right food for us if we are to change our traditional diet and turn to vegetarianism? Master, what is your wish regarding Mongolian people's contribution to combating global warming?
Madame de Wanyan, thank you for your question about suitable foods. Even with the limitations of your climate, nowadays there are many ways to grow things on our own, even indoors, without soil and with little water. You could get together with other people of similar interest and start a small growing cooperative. And you can take an example from your country's neighbor, Tibet, which has similar growing conditions to Mongolia. There they have subsisted for hundreds of years on barley, a hearty grain that is full of nutrients. For delicious vegan recipes, you can go to www.suprememastertv.com, where there are many free, easy-to-prepare dishes. Since our environment is already so delicate and fragile, especially Mongolia's, we should be extra mindful to protect the land by not burdening it with the demands created by livestock raising. This would cause even worse desertification conditions, not to mention the animals' suffering. My wish for the Mongolian people is the same for all global citizens, and that is for an earth that is preserved in all its beauty and sustainability, the way God had originally intended. An earth in which all inhabitants live in love and dignity and respect for one another.
Some of the benefits of a vegetarian diet: lower blood pressure, lower cholesterol levels, reduce type 2 diabetes, prevent stroke conditions, reverse atherosclerosis, reduce heart disease risk 50%, reduce heart surgery risk 80%, prevent many forms of cancer, stronger immune system, increase life expectancy up to 15 years, higher IQ, conserve up to 70% clean water, save over 70% of the Amazonian rainforest from clearance for animal grazing. A solution for world hunger. Free up 3,433 billion hectares of land. Free up 760 million tons of grain every year, or half the world's grain supply. Consume 2/3 less fossil fuels than those used for meat production. Reduce pollution from untreated animal waste. Maintain cleaner air. Save 4.5 tons of emissions per US household per year. Stop 80% of global warming. Plus more. Save your life. Be veg, go green.
The following question is from Mr. M. Galanbat Baturin, Director General of the National Information Technology Institute of Mongolia. Honorable Supreme Master Ching Hai, first of all, I would like to extend my warmest greetings and express my respect for your tireless efforts for the better future of humankind. As you know, the Mongols have a long and rich history of nomadic culture. For a country like Mongolia that has extreme climatic conditions, animal-based products have been predominantly used in every aspect of living throughout the centuries. Traditionally, nomadic livestock breeding has been the dominant sector in our economy, and since early childhood, the Mongols developed love and compassion for their animals, while using different products from them. In this context, what is the proper way to balance any given country's traditional lifestyle and culture with the future trends of this world? What is your opinion about it?
Hello, Director General Baturin. Surely the nomadic lifestyle is a rich and beautiful aspect of the Mongolian culture. And we understand about the love and appreciation between the Mongols and the animals. That is very good. But to be truly in harmony with nature, and to tread the most lightly on our planet, the way we need to at this urgent time, we must completely respect the life of all God's creatures, as well as their unique contributions to our world. This means we have to stop any kind of killing, because even though the products are used in a context of compassion, it still involves suffering to the animal. Even consuming dairy products is not something that happens between other animals in nature. And the raising of livestock produces dangerous and unwanted greenhouse gases which cause global warming and threaten our world's existence. The vegetarian lifestyle is therefore the most fully developed level of compassion.
The following question is from Mr. Shankar Ambrait, Professor and recipient of the highest state honor, the People's Teacher. Our country is located in a large landlocked area surrounded by mountains with a high elevation above sea level. With relatively weak ecosystems of a dry Gobi Desert, a small percentage of forest cover, and a few rivers and lakes, do you think there is any action that can be taken in order to slow down or neutralize the effects of global warming in our country?
Yes, Professor Ambrait. Being vegan will have the immediate effect of removing methane from the atmosphere, which is one of the highest heat-retaining greenhouse gases, up to 72 times the heat-trapping effect of carbon dioxide. Being vegan will surely slow down desertification and preserve your natural resources like lakes and rivers, and protect your forests. You can also employ other green measures, such as planting trees or changing to green technology, but those take longer to have an effect. The vegetarian diet is the fastest and also reduces the bad karma of killing, thus is the most important. And you can join with others to find ways to obtain and prepare the most tasty and delicious foods. Even in the sandy areas, there are many suitable food plants that can be cultivated without or with little water. We may do research on those and cultivate for our future sustenance. Have lots of luck and joy with these organic farming methods. We have some info about them on Supreme Master Television, or there will be more soon.